The difference between a non-compete and a non-solicitation agreement. A non-compete says that you cannot go to a competitor within a certain geographic radius, or you cannot set up your own business within a certain geographic radius for a certain period of time and compete with your former employer. A non-solicitation says you can't reach out to our clients. You can compete, you can be in the same kind of business, but you can't reach out to our clients, you can't reach out to our employees and try to solicit them to move over to either your new employer or to your new business. So a non-compete deals with the activity that you cannot engage in, whereas a non-solicit says you can engage in that activity, you just can't try to raid our company of our employees and our clients in order to do it. Now, it's critical to pay attention to what your needs are, because for both a non-compete and a non-solicitation, it has to be reasonable to protect the employer's business interest. For a non-compete, for example, it has to be reasonable in time, in geographic area, and scope of activity. So we have to look at those components. Now, when do you need both? I usually recommend both in all instances, unless there is not a legitimate business interest to have one or the other. But they each perform different roles and different functions. So to protect you as the employer, it's important to consider and evaluate non-competes, non-solicit of clients and customers, non-solicit of employees, non-solicit of vendors, non-circumvention, and also confidentiality. And you also need to have these in place before you hire the individual, or before you bring in the new partner, before you bring in the new associate. Because if it's confidential information, once it's disclosed, if it wasn't protected, then you may not be able to enforce it in the future. So always get these in place on the front end.